Today we're going to read My Shadow by Susan Winter. My Shadow by Susan Winter. This book has a dedication page for my mother, who wrote the original story and gave it to me. Rosie had been playing with her shadow all day. She never realized before what fun a shadow could be. It could be enormous, as big as a giant, or it could be tiny, as small as a football. Rosie and her shadow liked jumping, but sometimes her shadow did silly things. Sometimes it would hide from her, but it always came back. Then it would snuggle up and whisper secrets to her. Finally, it was time to go to sleep. "Good night, Shadow," Rosie said as she switched off the light. "See you tomorrow." But in the morning, when Rosie woke up, something was different. She looked behind her. She looked in the bed and under the bed. Her shadow was gone. "I know," she said. "It must be hiding." And off she went to look for it. The cat was busy washing her face. "Cat," said Rosie, "have you seen my shadow?" But the cat just went on washing her face. So Rosie went outside to look. A frog hopped over. "Frog, have you seen my shadow?" said Rosie. But the frog just sat there blinking up at her. Some ducks waddled by on their way to the pond. "Ducks, have you seen my shadow?" said Rosie. But the ducks just waddled on. Rosie asked the pig, the piglets, and the cow. She even asked a caterpillar, but no one said anything. In the hen house, the hens were all sitting on their nests. The rooster was asleep on his perch. "Hens, have you seen my shadow?" said Rosie. But the hens only looked at her with their beady eyes. "Hasn't anyone seen my shadow?" said Rosie. "Isn't anybody going to help me find it?" But there was silence. Nobody answered. Rosie stamped her feet. She shouted at the top of her voice, "Where is my shadow?" What a commotion! The frog jumped, the ducks quacked, the piglets squealed, the cow mooed, the caterpillar shuffled anxiously, and the cat almost leaped out of her skin. The hens all clucked loudly, and the rooster fell off his perch. He flew to the top of the hen house. He stood on tiptoe. He flapped his wings and crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" with all his might. The sun popped out from behind the hills, and there was Rosie's shadow. "Where have you been?" she said. "I've been looking all over for you." "I should have known you'd always come back," said Rosie, and away she went with her shadow skipping and dancing beside her.